You had a nice part in This Is Where I Leave You, and I checked out the movie, and you have a very striking nude scene.
A graphic, full nude scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would think that would be nerve-wracking.
It was incredibly nerve-wracking, and I don't want to put you in a box on this, but I do think we both suffer from tall white guy syndrome, which is...
Tall white guy syndrome?
Yeah, where your back just goes into your legs. There's really no butt cheeks there. So I have these buns, and so I spent a lot of time just doing lunges and squats and whatnot, because I knew they were going to be on full display.
Yeah.
I also got self-conscious of the fact that while I don't have a lot of hair on the cheeks, they're nice. You know, there's an ample amount.
There's a forest in the valley.
There's a forest in the valley. Yeah. And my deep fear would look like there was like a werewolf trying to escape my butt crack. So I asked Kristen.
Thanks for helping me
getting out.
No. I like that guy. He's a good actor, but he has a werewolf in his butt crack. And it's scary.
So
I asked Kristen to
your wife, Kristen
Bell,
yes.
Bell, the beautiful Kristen Bell, that people can already not understand how she's with me, got the pleasure of help, you know.
Why didn't you go to a professional or...
Oh, that would be great. Turn this over to a stranger? Can you imagine?
Not your wife, your beautiful wife.
She's the only person I would feel I didn't even feel comfortable with her doing it. It was a terrible experience. And
is there a special tool that?
Just off the shelf, electric razor that you would trim your dog with or something, you know.
Like clippers.
Clippers.
Yeah.
Battery-powered clippers. And I don't know why. I think she had some nervous energy going. But while she was trimming it, she was humming. Do 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 do. Gotta move on now. Do, do. I already felt so vulnerable and weird, and then she was singing that song.
Yeah, well, she took a trip to Funky Town.
Exactly.
You keep yourself in pretty good shape. I try to, I work out, and I think maybe that's okay. My wife's up here, and I'm here, but maybe by working out all the time.
Yeah, you're definitely inching closer. And for real, we were eating dinner, and I out of nowhere, because I'm well documented. I love male bodies, as I love women's bodies. I just love the human form. And so I happened to notice when we were eating dinner, I was like, your chest is really kind of protruding. And what's great about noticing men's bodies is you can immediately touch. I was like, man, are you working out? And I was feeling your biceps and your triceps. I was like, nice delts.
Yeah.
I see hot women all the time. I can't manhandle them.
Yeah.
But as soon as I noticed you had been pumping iron, I got in there and I felt everything I wanted to feel.
Yeah, he did.
I really
did.
Yeah.
He knew. I was like a puppet suddenly.
Yeah.
You were just everywhere.
It's probably more like the meat department at Ralph.
Yeah.
Just checking out all the cuts.
I spent 30 seconds probably feeling you.
Yeah.
Right? And it's normal. Everyone else was fine with it.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what was happening with your wife, but I didn't.
Yeah.
That's right. Because you don't do that.
We agreed we were going to leave her out of it and stick to my body and how I'm in good shape.
And you didn't feel Kristen either.
No, I didn't. No.
Right. You're a gentleman.
Yeah, and I also didn't reach over and feel you because I didn't want to.
And
if you want to set up a swinger thing, you should probably do it by email.
Yeah.
Not talk.
You don't bring it up here on the show.
I don't know. I think that kind of is a great way to break the ice.
Okay.
Because it could be a joke. There's a comedy show.
Right.
Yeah. So that time I said I wanted to get you and our wives together on that comedy program of yours. I was just teasing unless you think that's a good idea.
You call your show Sex Positive.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Sex positive means like, we can talk about anything sexual and it's like a no judgment zone. So whatever you're into, it's not like, ew, or that's weird, or why are you into that? It's more like, we just embrace it and we talk about it, and it's very educational.
I don't know if you guys have any questions, but I'm just curious.
Well, I do. I mean, we're thinking about having an orgy, Conan and I and our wives.
Okay.
I've got a
real thing.
hotel on retainer. So I'm just wondering if would you advise this for us? We're both happily married.
Yeah, I would say if everyone is comfortable with the situation, always use a new condom for each woman.
Oh,
Very
I
safe.
don't want to wear a condom. That's why I got married, right?
Well, you're not married to his wife, so.
Yeah.
Yet.
Okay. I gotta ask you, Dex, have you run any of this past Kristen? Have you asked her at all about any of this?
I think she feels comfortable with it, just guessing.
Sounds like a big no to me. Your husband, Dax Shepard, who Andy and I, we're friends with him. He's a good guy.
Yes, he loves you guys.
Are you aware that he was on the show recently and he casually, on the air, suggested a wife swap with you and my wife and us switching it up? And he just did it on the air and he kind of just said it like, yeah, let's do it.
Like, no big deal. Well,
Like, no big deal.
This sounds like my husband, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, but that's not you're not the first person he's tried to get us to swing with.
Really?
Yeah.
This is something he traditionally does?
He's a very free spirit, you know. I mean, yeah, he's a very free spirit.
Others call him a horn dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also a horn dog, but around my parents we say free spirit. And yeah, he also, you know, he just loves people. He loves the human frame, and he constantly suggests at different dinner parties that we hang out and really get to know each other.
Oh, really? So he has said this to other couples. Have you found a couple yet that's saying...
Well, we're not actually swinging with anyone, but I will say our best friends, Ryan and Amy, we are so in love with them that we've decided, though we haven't consummated and will never, we've decided that our couple will marry their couple. And since we got married, we call each other super spouses.
Right.
And we are the first ever four-way couple.
So it's like a bit of it like a
four-way
cult.
marriage. Yeah.
Here's the thing I'll say. I would be very interested in this, except for one thing, what Dax was wearing when he proposed this. This is what Dax was wearing on my show when he proposed this. No, you can't. A grown man can't wear those Oshkosh Bagosh overalls. You cannot wear those.
I'd have sex with that.
You do.
You do.
Yes, you do in fact have. Yes, that is your husband.
First of all, he can wear anything he wants.
Yeah.
Okay? He's that adorable and charming, and he has his own sense of style. And don't you think it's great that he doesn't just fall in line with, like, I guess I'm gonna wear a suit or, you know, a sweater vest or whatever everybody else is doing? I don't know what you guys
Now I feel like an idiot.
Well, I'm just saying.
You mean if I was wearing overalls, you'd be more attracted to me?
Yes! He's a spirited person, and he likes dressing how he likes to dress. He also doesn't like to dress up, which is where the overalls come into play. Because he's not really, he doesn't like buttons and ties, so he's gonna be casual 100% of the time.
Yeah, he can put that outfit. He's like a fireman. He can get on a pole and roll into that outfit.
And he does. He's also
all set.
very manly. Like he works on all the machines at our house. Anything breaks, he'll be able to fix it. And so he's got to have overalls.
Okay, all right. I'll back off. Let's talk about your children. You have 2 kids.
Yeah.
Are they fashion? They're very young, right? Your kids?
They're very young, but they're both girls. Yes, they're girls. They love clothes. You know, they're girls.
I'm not going to fall into that sexist trap.
No, but you said, I thought you said, do they love
They might
fashion?
like to wear, no, you're not going to get me. Nice try, Kristen Bell.
I thought you said, do they love fashion? And I said, yes.
I don't know. We'll look at the tape later. There's no technology for checking that out. The point is, you're putting them in a very narrow box, and I think if a woman can run for president, they can do anything. But we disagree.
They can.
So anyway, what are they? They go through this phase when they're young. My kids are a little older now, but when they're in their 50s. But when my kids were younger, they would go through this phase where they would just wear the most ridiculous things.
Yeah.
And but still be kind of like very fashion conscious.
Own it. They're not unlike my husband. They own it, but they, like my daughter will wear like a dress. She'll wear her pajama bottoms and then a dress and then a skirt tucked up underneath the dress and then her bikini bathing suit top over it, and that's the only way she's leaving the house. And I have to just send her to school like that. But the only thing that really burns about it is that she almost every day says to me, Mommy, why are you not wearing a pretty outfit?
Really?
Yes.
So she criticized you.
Criticizes me because I don't know, just wearing, I don't know, jeans and like a white t-shirt, but she'll say that to me, and initially my feelings will get hurt, but then I look at her and I'm like, you're a lunatic. I can't allow my feelings to be hurt by a crazy clown child.
I remember when my son was 2, for a whole day, he was walking around completely naked, except for he was wearing swim goggles, and he had a holster that held a water pistol, and he was wearing one shoe and walking around like, check it out.
I hope you got pictures of that.
This is how we do it. Oh, we have a lot of photos of it. Yeah.
Kids are the best.
Now, do they, your kids, you try not to swear around them? Because that's a big concern of some parents.
No, we don't try to swear around them. But
Then you're a great mom.
But yeah, we slip up. Yeah, I mean
Do they know swear words?
They don't know what swear words are because, we've talked about what we would say. My husband and I both believe that language has the power that you give it. So if you feel that those 4 letters are going to affect the situation drastically and offend everyone, then they will. But if you don't, then they won't. So we've decided to, if they start to swear, say, you can't do that. Those are adult words. Here are other things you can't do. Drive my car, vote, use the stove. Things like that.
Right.
And I thought that was like a pretty reasonable argument.
Sure.
And they're reasonable kids, but the other day, it happened for the first time. My daughter was trying to put a t-shirt on, she couldn't get over her head. And she goes, Mommy, I can't get my t-shirt on. And
Really? She went right to that word?
right to that.
That's incredible. That's like a kid who's never played the piano and then...
Yeah. And what do you do in that situation? I was just folding laundry and I just got up and I walked out of the bedroom and just started cracking up. And she hasn't said it since.
Right.
I was too nervous to address it without Dax.
I think you handled it correctly.
I didn't think I'd win the argument
Yeah.
if I were to have to lay out the whole, you can't drive my car thing. She'd be like, no.
Right. I mentioned this before, but there was a whole year where my son thought that the F word was funk. And he was like, I know what the F word is. And we were like, you do? And he went, yeah, funk. And we were all, and so my wife and I were like, yeah, that's the F word. But then that song Uptown Funk came out.
Yeah.
And we were he came in and we had it blasting. We were like, Uptown Funk, Uptown. And my son was like, no! Monsters!